Have you noticed from the Korean drama 태양의 후예 or The Descendants of the Sun that Korean soldiers have some interesting sentence endings that they use? Well, let me explain. Hi, I'm Jooyeon from TalkToMeInKorean.com. Before the drama 태양의 후예 became a hit, people outside of the military borders did not really care for the military style of talking. But all of a sudden, military style talking habits, especially the phrase 지 말입니다, have become popular and now it's everywhere, especially in advertisements. And many of you guys requested a lesson on speaking Korean in the military style or speaking Korean like many Korean soldiers do. But first of all, we do not, I repeat, we do not recommend that you speak like a Korean soldier unless you're doing it for fun or to impress someone, because it's just not the way most people speak. But being able to understand it wouldn't hurt, right? Then if you're ready, let us begin. The basic rule is that you cannot end your sentences with yo. While yo is the most widely used polite sentence ending, the yo ending is deemed too soft and casual in the military setting. Therefore, you're expected to end your sentences with either 다, 나, or 가. 다 is used for basic narrative sentences as in 그렇습니다. 나 is used for questions when you speak to a lower ranking soldier as in 다 했나? And 까 is used for questions when you speak to someone higher in ranking as in 그렇습니까? And you can still use 반말, casual language in the same standard way if you're talking to someone below your rank. Okay, examples. If you want to say it's good, you would say 좋아요, right? But since you can't use 요 at the end, you have only one option left. 좋습니다. And if you want to ask the time, you cannot say 몇 시예요? Because that also ends with 요. So what do you say? Can you guess? Yes. 몇 시입니까? And if you want to say what is that? You cannot say 그거 뭐예요? And you need to change that to 그거 뭡니까? So that's the gist of it. And here's the fun or funny part. Not being allowed to say yo in sentence endings can make certain sentence patterns difficult to form. For example, look at this short dialogue. 이거 어때? 좋죠. In Korean, 지요 or 조 for short is very commonly used to show agreement or say something in a matter-of-fact manner, like 아니죠, 내일이죠, etc. Or when you want to say let's, like 가시죠, or 이거 내일 하죠. And all of those things cannot be said because you're not supposed to use yo at the end. So, over time, Korean soldiers came up with an interesting solution to work around this obstacle. And that is the infamous 지 말입니다. Besides soldiers, nobody talks like this. But in the military, it's very prevalent. 말입니다 or 말이에요 means I'm talking about this, as in 이거 말이에요. 누구 거예요? And it's used to bring up a topic or to clarify what you're talking about. So the inability to use 요 and the usage of 말입니다 are combined to form 지 말입니다, which basically means almost nothing except you're not breaking any speech rule. So in the military, 아니죠 or 아니지요 becomes 아니지 말입니다. 그렇죠 or 그렇지요 becomes 그렇지 말입니다. 내일이죠 or 내일이지요 becomes 내일이지 말입니다. Two more. 가시죠 or 가시지요 becomes 가시지 말입니다. 이거 내일 하죠 or 이거 내일 하지요 becomes 이거 내일 하지 말입니다. So I hope that explains why in the drama The Descendants of the Sun, Song Joong-ki and other soldiers talk like that. And since it's only guys that have to do obligatory military service, let me ask Hyunwoo what it was actually like using this phrase.
So honestly speaking, I never thought a time would come when people outside of the military environment, especially women, would actually like this weird sentence ending that is 지 말입니다. Because when I was doing my military service, which was about 15 years ago, soldiers were generally given two options to choose from. And one of the options was to just go with the flow and do what everybody else is doing by using 지 말입니다 at the end of every other sentence they say. Or the other option was to refuse to use it because it just felt wrong to talk like that. And I was one of those people who really fought hard to not use this because it just didn't feel right. So instead of saying things like 지금 가지 말입니다 to mean let's go because you weren't allowed to say 지금 가요 or 지금 가시죠, I would often say 지금 가는 게 좋을 것 같습니다 or 지금 가면 좋을 것 같습니다. But anyway, this 지 말입니다 sentence ending is kind of trending and is popular among many people, so I can't really argue that people should stop using it, but just do note that not everybody likes it.
So there you go, guys. I hope you found this video lesson useful, and we have a lot more Korean lessons like this one on our website, talktomeinkorean.com. And you can get our textbooks, ebooks, and audiobooks on our online bookstore at mykoreanstore.com. Thank you for watching and see you next time. 안녕히 계세요. Bye.